Hi everyone, it is Glue Gun Chronicles time. Yes, my weekly Glue Gun Chronicles tutorial and giveaway. At the end of this video, you will see a video that I made of the types of Glue Gun Chronicle gifts you will get. And what you have to do is, and this is a little different for the new year, because I've had so many nasty comments and emails saying that I don't ever gift, that this is all a joke. Now, you have to be a subby, which you already are. You have to comment, which that's not changed. And if you share, you get an extra entry. If you hear noise in the background, my hubby Johnny is here working on his computer. Say hi, John.
Hello.
So anyway, the new thing is you have to make a thank you video because I'm getting so much ugliness out there saying I'm not giving stuff away. So you have to make a thank you video. If you need help on making a thank you video and all you do is take like 3 pictures, then, you know, I can always help you make it and say, this is from so-and-so and her hands are different than mine, or I can help you. If you have a YouTube channel, then you can make a slideshow video. That's how I started a couple of years ago. So that's the only new rule, and I hope that it doesn't upset people, but there's nothing I can do. I'm just so over these people saying that I'm not gifting out when I know I do. So, okay, so today's Wednesday. I have to fly out Friday night. I'm flying back home on Sunday. I have a wedding of my nieces this weekend in Florida. But guess what's Monday? My mom's birthday. So let's make her something. I will upload it after I give her the gift on Sunday. And this is my mom's birthday tutorial, Glue Gun Chronicles, hot mess. So let's get started. Oops, I bumped my stand. Okay. Excuse me, I need a sip of drink after all that excitement. Charlie is turned on. So I went to Tuesday mornings before Christmas, and for $1.49 they had these, and it says K and Company, and they had these. So we're going to alter this. I just bought my mom some goodies, so at the very end of the video I'll show you the goodies at the very end. But let's lace this puppy up for my mommy. And everybody in Glue Gun Chronicles have already met her, so if you're not in Glue Gun Chronicles, you're missing out, because there's giveaways in there too and challenges that I just started. So I want to cut this off. I was going to make her a different color, but since I just went and bought some, pulling this off. Ooh. Thank goodness we're covering that up. Let's put a little glue there and lay that down so it's flat. But yeah, so come along with me and let's make something for Mom. Everybody in Glue Gun Chronicles, like I was saying, already knows Mom. So, okay, so let's turn this over. And I've already started making one, and it's a different color. So once I realized what's going inside of it for my mom, I had to change it up. So what we're doing is taking a glue stick and filling up Charlie. He's hungry. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, hurry up, Leigh. This glue's getting cold. Let's take our Walmart felt. It cost, I think, 23 cents. And I just like to have padding here. I'm going to stand up and make sure I'm in frame, because I haven't done a tutorial in a few weeks. So how we doing, guys? We're doing. So yeah, and we'll trim the top. But I was going to do a different color for her, and I like the padding, and then we'll layer it. But once I realized what I'm buying for her, to just go inside, I had, I had to change the color, which is okay, because I have this stuff. This is going to be a long tutorial. I'm so sorry. So y'all are going to have to speed me up in places, because it's just going to be long. There's, you know, this is just a very intense project. I'm putting the glue right beside the felt, and I'm going to try to line it up on this side so I only have to cut on the other. And you know, this is going to get several layers, but see how the book closes like this? And for $1.49, they only had 2. I'd bought 6 because it's real heavy duty. I think you could go to Walmart or Dollar Store and buy the ones like this that already have the rubbery cover on it, but I'm just happy that the glue takes to this so well. So because of this, I'm actually going to make sure that it's glued really well. The notebook is glued really well right here. Okay, and then because of this, we have to have room for it when it opens. We don't want it to be so tight that it pulls. So now, let's just glue the top separately. I love Tuesday mornings because of their seconds. You know, they buy seconds like TJ Maxx and Ross's that they can't sell. So if you see something, you have to grab it. So see how the flyaways are everywhere. Okay, see how that's glued, but it gives a little bit of a crinkle here. You won't see that once it's all decorated, but you don't want it too tight. You want it to still open. You don't want to try to open it and it not open. So that's why I'm making this glue in separate locations instead of just at the top and at the bottom. I hope I'm explaining this. Are you listening at all, Johnny? Am I explaining it, or you're not even paying attention?
Doing good.
I'm doing good. Okay, he says I'm doing good. So let's start here and glue. Johnny is working on his instrument, and it sounds like a little bird. It is, what's that instrument called, love?
Data collector.
Data collector. It's like a tells-on if you work at Walmart way back in the day to do the ordering. Well, this one, no, I guess it's not, because this thing collects information of boundary surveys and road and bridges, so it's much more intense. So never mind I said that. Charlie's hungry. I have to give him some more already. I didn't get to the edge, and I want to get to that edge. And I'm trying to hurry this, you know, guys, because I always fret over taking so long. You know, if you saw me grab that glue, don't do that at home. I thank God did not touch it, so it would have burnt. Usually to clean Charlie so he stays clean, I take this, and when it's hot, I clean him, because you don't want a hot, ugly mess. And then that hot, ugly mess sticks to everything else. So, anyway. So, yeah. Let's see. This is more squared up. Okay. Look, I got my nails done with my daughter Sarah. I posted on Facebook. We did it actually after Christmas, I think. The day after. Because we just couldn't fit it in. And now me and Sarah's nails are ready to go for Chelsea's wedding. And it's the kind, the gel that you have to use a light. And you know, my nails do not stay good. They crack and all. So I'm hoping that this gel will make them stronger And I'm hoping that it will last long enough that even when they grow out, that's why I got the French tip, even though they grow out, I'm hoping that it still looks like a French tip. And because this is like the third time I get a pedicure quite often, but this is like the third time I've only done my nails, because my nails just don't grow and they break about this stage, and I don't know anything about nails. so hopefully maybe this will be the thing to do. All right, so now we're going to trim, and my pink scissors are for fabric and my green are for paper. Oh my Lord, I have so much paper stuff I want to work on. I've been buying from Country Craft Creations, and I just want to play with paper. So I'm really excited. I've been buying from them for like 3 months now. I mean, I buy at Hobby Lobby and stuff like that, but if you want to find good stuff where you can't find it other places, you know, Hobby Lobby has Hobby Lobby brand, but I want the Graphic 45s and Primas and that kind of stuff. So, okay. So, it's a little, just needs to be trimmed. This is going to be long. Fast forward. Go do dishes, come back, and go put that laundry in. It's a very intense project. Fun for me, quick for me, I think, but still intense. Let's see, run that bead close to there. You know, you don't have to pad this. You could be using paper. If you are not into fabrics as much, you could use paper. You could paint this. But when I got married 32 years ago, which is so strange because I'm only 29, my mom made me a book. And I don't even know if they had glue guns back then. Mom, how did you glue it down? What did you use? I don't remember a glue gun 32 years ago. Maybe there was and I just don't remember. Johnny, do you remember seeing Mom with a glue gun? So how did you glue this down, Mom? She made it a padded one. She has been doing it for years and years. So this idea, originally I saw Mom make it, but I'm sure there's many other people that have done this. And I've made something like this before. So let's go ahead and just glue everything on and then trim. So $1.49, and then it looks like we're using 5 of these. So we got $1.50 in this. So $3 for the project, and then whatever fabrics. But if you do not have laces, or you only want to do a little bit of lace, paint it. Paint this whatever color and save some money there. Or you could put paper on it. I do a lot. I don't want to put glue in that little seam right there. Let me get this. I do a lot of altering with paper. It's kind of decoupage. Yeah, it's not decoupage paper though. So that's why I hesitate to use the word decoupage, but I guess it is. It's just not using that real thin paper. I use regular. Oh, please tell me that's going to work. Stretch. Stretch. Thank goodness we're going to have trim on this to hide any boo-boos. So anyway. Let's get right on the edge. Am I using a lot of glue, or is Charlie just hungry? I'm going to try to get this done within an hour so I can call in some pizza. Right now Pizza Hut has, if you call it in online, it's half price, anything you order. So I think we're going to get a Supreme or a Meat Lovers, I don't know which, and pay half price. So remember the piece that I cut? Remember the other? Oh, it's going to go here. So what do we use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's doable. It's not the end of the world. I'm running out of my what? Come on! I think I'm just working so fast here that my glue gun's not catching up hot enough. This is going to have this layer, a piece of white material or whatever I have, and then lace, and then we're going to decorate it. And then I went to Target and bought a couple of cute things and a dollar store to put inside it, and I'll put her see, I'm working so fast that I'm not letting the glue heat up. I'm forcing it out. I'm using so much. This is when I'm working this fast, I need 2 hot glue guns. This is my holiday type fastness. I'm under pressure. Today's Wednesday. We're flying out Friday. I could not open that wedding dress Michelle gave me until I cleaned my room from all the Christmas stuff I made. So Michelle sent it to me, and it's set here for 2, maybe 3 weeks. And I'm like, nope, Leigh, you don't deserve to open it. You don't deserve to have goodies until you clean. So that's what I did. But wasn't those dresses gorgeous? I should just take a dress and flop it on here and glue it. But I haven't had a chance to cut them or anything, so I won't be using the dress. My mom may say, you should have used the dress on me. I want the pretty stuff. But she's just going to get what I have. I hope it's pretty enough. Mommy. I left Presley outside, love. Oh, you went and got him? We love our Presley. He's a Sheltie. He's 18 years old. And he can see only a few, 2 feet in front of him now. And he's been deaf for a long time now. But we take care of him. We spoil him. He's the boss. I think he's in here because I think I hear him walking on top of some bags on the floor. Okay, guys. So now we're going to do the same thing here. So you can push fast forward or slide that, because we are now going to put some material down to hide this. But I wanted it padded and everything. So here's the material. I wanted white. I have a cream. So we're going to do with what I have. Let's do the front first to make sure. Oh Lord, if I don't have enough. Yeah, I have enough. So my mom taught me this when I was at her house. I'm going to lip this over so that this edge right here, see how I pulled it over? I want it to have a pretty edge. I don't want it to look like that. So I know I should be ironing this, but hopefully I can pull it tight enough. And so let's have just enough. I don't know if you can see, but I can see a shadow here, and we're going to fold it over. So, okay. I don't think it matters if it's upside down, backwards, or turned inside out, because we're covering this with a really pretty lace. So now we are going to put glue on top of the felt, and I'm not using a lot because I don't want it to be bulky, and if you rub it and smush it in, you don't get a ooh, see, this is the last one I did, and it didn't work because it wasn't hot. But guess what Leigh just did? She just fixed it. But, see, I'm not using a whole lot, but if you smush it in, it doesn't get that ridge of bulkiness. And this all gets trim going around it. So if we miss something, we fix it as we go. So, see if you can barely see a little dark line, but there'll be trim on top of that. Okay. I should cut this, make it easier. I'm in a panic. Can y'all tell I'm crafting in a panic? Because I'm nervous about taking so long, and I'm nervous about making sure I get this done, and it's a gift from Mom. And when you know, when your mom is the best at everything she does, even though she's in a wheelchair and handicapped with muscular dystrophy, she's very good at what she does. And so just makes you nervous to craft for someone that is really good. You know, she oil paints porcelain dolls, china painting, altering. They didn't call it altering back then, but she's done all this. Now see, I'm 29, so if I'm 29, she's what, 50? Oh my Lord. Oh, Mom, you're 50 now. If you believe that, I got some land to sell you in Alaska that it never gets cold or snows. Okay, once again, I'm going to turn it on its side because I don't want it to be too tight. Let me just glue it down on this one right here. But yeah, Mom's been doing crafting forever. She made me a wedding dress one time in kindergarten, and all the teachers took me around to all the, my teacher took me around to all the classrooms and to the office. I thought I was in trouble, and it was just that the wedding dress was, it was nicer than my actual wedding dress I wore on my wedding day. There you go. And you know what? Now that I look back at those pictures, it was actually the wedding dress she made me. I went, and when I got married, it looked like that. I guess I had that in my head. That was my look. When I found it, that was it. Did you know that, John? No? Yeah. Mom, isn't that right? I wish we could find a picture of that wedding dress and then find a picture of my one I actually picked for my wedding day. They are so much alike. Oh my Lord. My mom had me set up from the get-go. My wedding was quick and easy for me. Quick, I mean as in not worrying, and I guess the word quick was the wrong because I dated my husband for 4 years. But it was easy for me because I picked out my wedding dress. Other than that, I knew my mom and dad were on a budget. I didn't want to go over the budget or stress them. So every time it was time to do order something, I said surprise me. I picked out the colors, which that color now I kind of don't even like. It was like a light purple. It was a dust, had a little bit of metallic in it, but I don't even like that color hardly anymore. Things change. I've been married 32 years, and I don't know. I mean, the dresses were pretty, but I don't really even use that color at all anymore. Do you remember the color, John? Of what the girls were wearing? Or did you only look at me? He's not even just looking at you. He ain't even paying attention to me. He's working. And he don't like me talking when he's working. He's doing calculations, which is a lot of math, trigonometry, and different stuff. So he's working on a bridge that people drive on. I better leave him alone. Okay, so we got that covered. So So now we're going to flip it to the inside. Like I said, we're going to flip this to the inside because we want that right there to look not like that, but to look like that. Okay? So, and then we're going to fold this over. So, let's see if Charlie will cooperate. So anyway, yeah, with my wedding, all I did was say, surprise me. Surprise me with the cake. Surprise me with the meal. Surprise me with flowers and whatever. It was okay. I didn't marry the day. I didn't marry the wedding. I married the man. So I was happy with that. Okay, I'm back. I had to upload this one part. So right here, see how it's a little different? I'm going to go ahead and just take just a little piece so that it's the same height. You probably don't need to, but I'm gonna do that. Just a little piece right there, half an inch, I guess. Let's go ahead and do that on the other side before we close it up. Hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas and New Year's. Hope everybody is happy, safe, and healthy. So, everybody on my side of the family, my side, or my end of the country or video or whatever, seem to be doing very well. So now let's work on the corners. It doesn't matter really if how we're going to fold this like a present, because we are going to cover it with trim. So I think I'm going to fold it over. So let's just put a little glue there. Fold it over in half this way so it's not as bulky, and then pull it up this way. But there'll be trim, so, but that's how I want to do it. So, yeah, since I had to upload my part of this video, my glue gun is heated up a lot more right now, so it feels a lot better. I will probably go around. I don't know why that's wrinkly. I don't want it really to be, but thank goodness we're going to cover it up. See, it's not wrinkly when you close it. It is wrinkly right here. Well, thank goodness trim's going to hide that. But yeah, my glue gun seems to be doing better. I'll probably trim around that silver piece there. And this gets covered up, so you'll see what I'm going to do with this in a minute. I'm going to take another piece like this and put it on top. So let's fold this corner. I haven't done paper albums in a while, or I should probably be doing this like I do a paper album. But to tell you the truth, I can't think about it right now. I can't think of what I did. I kind of have forgotten. I just have to go pull one of my albums and look at it for 2 seconds and say, voila. So, I don't want to put a lot of glue there because I know I'm going to put more trim and all. I wish we were counting how much Charlie's eating his Scooby-Dooby snacks, because he is going to town. I just put another one in. I know we did that as a contest one time, and that was fun. We counted how many. Oh. Guys, remember when I made a boho something? I don't know if it was the 10 or something, and I would say hobo and meant to say boho. Well, at Christmas, I said it to my niece. I said, I was thinking of you as a hobo. I meant boho because she's very bohemian style. I'm like, she goes, I'm a hobo? Oh my God. See, I can't. I'm sorry. Yes, that was a snort because I cracked myself up. So I need to now go and text her saying, I meant bohemian. And I said hobo, not boho. Oh, I do that all the time. That word. That word gets me. Why is this wrinkly? Because the last one I did never had a wrinkle. And I don't like those wrinkles right there. Don't like them. What am I doing? Need to pull it tighter? I don't know. It's not the end of the world. Lace will cover it up. I'm a perfectionist more than I realize. But you can only be such a perfectionist when you're only adequately doing a project. So, yeah, no. It is what it is. So, I glued too far down. Let me pull that before it's too. So, let's. It's hot, but thank goodness I pulled it. So, let's glue this part over. This is a cream color. I don't have any white, so I need to go look at one of my albums and remember how I do this with paper. Okay, so there you go, and there's the edges, and the edges are pretty. It doesn't show that. So now we're just going to put the same piece of material on top of this and cut it, and you will never see any of the edges because we will be you won't see the edges. I gotta turn this my way. Sorry if I'm making y'all dizzy, but I gotta be able to work with it. So yeah, let's see. I'm trying to find a straight edge for right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay it on top like that, but we're going to put a row of trim or lace right here so it will hide that. Okay, so but yeah, my mom made these and she made them really padded, really thick pad, and I don't even know if she had a glue gun back in the day. See, when Charlie lets me use the glue and it slides out like that, it tells me that it's nice and warm. The glue sticks to that nail polish stuff. I don't like that. When I'm gluing my glue down, I'm trying not to really touch the material. I'm trying to just be on top of it. If you touch it, it kind of bogs the gun. It kind of stops the gun up. So let me go ahead and trim. Not the perfect trim, not the perfect cut, but let me at least get some of this off me. Put my seam binding, because that needs to go next for the closure. My scissors feel like they need to be sharpened. I don't know. My son got a sharpener. Has one. He got one for Christmas, and because he has a lot of different stuff. So I'm thinking, thank God that wasn't the perfect cut that I needed. You know what? This thing is in my way. Just put it behind me. I'm gonna have to get him to sharpen this for me, because that was a terrible cut. Ooh. Ay, chihuahua. Alright, let's do this side. And see, I'm not putting a lot of glue there because the other piece of material will fold that down. Because that cut is so nasty, we're not going to use that. Let's find a nice side that we can use. Let's see. There's some right here. And if not, we can always use our xoxo blade to trim it. Yep, there we go. You see the method to my madness here, guys? You're like, yeah, you're taking glue and you're covering something up. Let's get to the fun stuff. I'm trying to hurry. See, but this is right on top, and I'm not stopping it, and making it go like that. I'm letting the gun ooze out. When it does that kind of seam, or when the glue comes out like that, it's hot and ready, perfect temperature. I got a glue gun from Kimmy that I am going to stop and use one day and try it out. But right now I'm in a panic wanting to get something made for my mom, since I realized, oh my gosh, I gotta have something for her birthday. I mean, I'll add goodies and buy her something or something, but you know, gotta make her something. My daughter Sarah was at my mom's house yesterday. Let me go ahead and tap that down since it's warm. Charlie just got another Scooby-Dooby snack. How many was that? And was helping her, because my mom, you know, that hurricane Matthew flooded their house, a foot of water, half a foot, I don't know. So Sarah was over there helping her yesterday. That was sweet to hear. I was on the phone with my dad, and he said, Sarah just pulled up. And I'm like, oh, my heart. Oh, that was so nice. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling, I'm pulling it, and Johnny's ordering us half-price pizzas right now. He's saying the computer says one thing and you're charging me another. Let's see how it works out tonight. Okay, see, it's kind of a yucky, but we're going to have trim. That edge is gorgeous. This edge right here, because that was the end of the material. and the scissors just cut it. Can you hear that? I'm trying to see if maybe it'll be a straighter cut. Not really. But thank goodness, trim, trim, trim. I know that this is a lot of work just to get this prepped, and I probably should have prepped it, but once it's done, it'll be worth it. Okay, so we're done. Oops, this needed a little glue right here. Oh, I didn't glue this down yet. I trimmed. I cut the stuff. So yeah, let's glue this down. Okay. Okay, so this is our bases. And it's padded. It feels nice because it's padded. So now let's flip it, and I just scooted y'all. Let me check on y'all because I just scooted you. Are you there? Yeah, you're there. So now here is the material I'm going to put on it. This is from, see why I wanted white? This is, both of them are kind of creamy white, eggshell. Oh, we got to put this on in the inside. Let's do it now, because if I don't do it, I'll forget. Because I want it to look fancy. I want to put a tie here. So let's get some seam binding. And I'm going to go ahead and cut 12, 18 inches. I know I won't need that much, but I know I'm wasting a little bit. But I just, this is the middle, so it's going to go here. So let's pull it to about right here and put glue. So put right in front of my finger. Let's put some glue. I'm going to use quite a bit here since it's the tie. And I'm going to put that right there. And then the next layer that goes in here will, let's put this out of the way because it gets in my way. And I don't want to cut it. So let's do the other side. So here is the middle. And it's going to go right here in front of my finger. So let's do right here. Let's put this down. And the next layer will also hold that in place. So let's just wrap this so that we don't accidentally cut it and close that up, okay? But see how they meet up and we can make a nice bow. So the front is the bigger side. So this is the front. So, okay, now this material is from Joann's, and it's a lace piece of material, not trim, and it's got the bling with it, and it's really pretty, and it's cream on cream. But I have this one, but I don't know how it will look. This is the same, almost the same style. How will this look? I think the pink should have been down below. It's kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it as much. I have one more. If you give me just a second, let me make sure I'm choosing the right one for my mom. I have one more to look at if I can find it. Sorry, I'm digging in a bag. I just used it, and I don't know why I stuck it back in this bag. Let's try that one. This one might be too, let's see, let's try this one. Now see, for some reason I just like that. I like that you can see the dimensions better. So, okay, there's that one. Or this one. That's beautiful. It's soft and it's got little sparklies on it. But I don't know though. It covers nice. Which one do y'all like? It's almost... John! Hurry! Well, I'm recording and I need help. But okay, never mind. He's in the middle of ordering pizza. I got in trouble. He just fussed at me. I just got in trouble on video. Which one? This one's soft and pretty, but this one shows... This one, okay. Wow. Just because I made you get up, I'm going to go with what you say. He's a man. Why am I asking him? I just got in trouble on YouTube. He said, I'm in the middle of something. That's him getting mad. That's how he is when he gets mad at me. That's how rough it is. I'm in the middle of something. That's him like screaming and hollering. My life is so rough. That's as bad as it gets. Actually, it's not so bad then, is it? Alright, this edge right here I don't want. So, this is the fun part, guys. We're decorating now. So, turn me back on. See, it's turning out nice. You had doubts. But now I'm swaying you to the dark side, or the pretty side. I'm persuading you to the pretty side. It's gonna get pretty. Persuading. This was from Joann's. Did I get that out? Did I tell you that? Let's trim. Not right on it, but give me a ½ an inch to clean it up. Okay. Such a long piece of material, and I think it's a few yards, that it's a pain in the hiney for me because it's so big right this minute. So let me go ahead and cut it. I'm going to give myself an inch for movement because I didn't measure. I could have measured this, you know, and I think it'd have been better if I'd have just measured. Like paper, you know, we all measure and cut real nice, but I don't know why I'm cutting it like this. And I see my tie flew out, and I'm thinking, you want me to cut that seam binding on accident. I see you seam binding. You get your hiney back in there where you belong. Oh, no, you didn't. Charlie? Did you see that, Charlie? Okay, okay, so let's tie this, wrap this through here, wrap this one around, go through there. Y'all, I'm a hot mess tonight. It's taking a long time, is it not? Alright, so once again, let's glue on this side of the binder. Okay. This is really pretty. And then let's do the top of the binder, its own section, and we're not going to do in those grooves right here, those grooves that are right there, we're not going to do those grooves. We don't want it to get too tight. We're only doing it on the flat parts. So let's flip this around. Let's pull it a little tighter than the other one. Let's make sure that it's all on there. And then now on the back side already. Am I making y'all dizzy? Because I surely am just moving this thing all around. Sorry. I honestly just looked to see if I put this on backwards, because it's really pretty the opposite way and you can see it, but this way is real soft and all the little pretty blings are on this side. But if you did it backwards, it would look like that other piece of material almost. See? It's pretty anyway. And because I'm making it, she's kind of like it, right? I hope. I know for a fact that not everybody likes stuff handmade, but my mom does. And this won't be her only present. I don't know what else she's going to get. Maybe just cash so that she can buy something new, because she needs so much because of the Hurricane Matthew that hit. So maybe something. Alright, see that seam binding? It just doesn't want to get along. I think this might be my longest video ever. Okay, so now we're going to trim it. Okay, let's trim. We're going to just trim at the edge. Hey guys, did you see that video I made for Glue Gun Chronicles challenge where you win a prize if you make something out of a empty trim spool? You can use half the spool, the whole spool, the round part, the flat part. You got to use just part of it or the whole thing.